What's up, guys? Welcome to B Sports Picks. So yesterday we went on a 7-1 day. I'm going to show you the receipts very quickly on that, and then I'm going to show you guys four teams that I really like in the NBA today. They have a high motivation factor to win because of the playoff situation that I've been talking about. I'll get right into it. I actually shared this one for free yesterday. If you were on yesterday's video, you would have saw this for free. Sometimes I can't make videos, so if you don't want to miss out on all those plays that I throw out for free, make sure you go to the link in the description and then click on where it says free picks. I explained this game entirely yesterday. If you don't believe me, go check that out. I created the video, I posted it, and some people hit with this. So Spurs minus 7.5, 76ers minus 7.5. So both of these together was almost at a plus 100. I shared this, like I said, yesterday. In the VIP, I actually threw out the Brewers as well. You can see they won 8-2. And then I made actually a happy mistake. I actually bought these by accident twice. So that came through for me, luckily, for 2 plays in a row. The only play that did not hit, I did talk about the Jazz to take them at a plus 28.5. I also talked about the Rockets. I ended up taking them at a minus 7.5. They ended up winning by 6. So this was a very close call right here. And that's actually the only one that lost. Even though the Hornets won, I lost a bet. I've been throwing out these live plays. I actually talked about these live plays have been hitting dramatically high for us. So this was a live play I took. I'm not going to explain them all, but those were 2 hits right here. And then I ended up doubling down on the Hawks on the same one, pretty much the same play, but I just kept doubling down on both of those. And then I took the 76ers and the Wizards on the over. So again, guys, I'm going to go through 4 games in this video. I'm going to tell you exactly which ones I really do like and why I'm going to go with them. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're about to hit 5,000 subscribers. Also, don't snooze on the free picks. Go to the link in the description. Click on free picks. If you want the live betting stuff, send me a text message and say, hey, I'm interested in the live betting. It's right here. This is my text number. Say, hey, I'm very interested in the live betting, and I'll give you the link for that. All right, now before I get started with the 4 teams, I like to show this. Please make sure to subscribe because you would get these alerts with these posters. I'm also going to start doing baseball, the one hits, stolen bases and stuff like that. Right now, I'm still doing NHL and basketball, but you would get these alerts when these posters are posted. So anyways, make sure to subscribe for this. I'm not going to go through every single one of these. These are not our final plays. These are just strong players that have been hitting their line very consistently. So, for example, you got Rudy Gobert right here. He's been hitting this 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists. 7 games in a row. Again, you have to do your own research. This is just strong streaks. Same thing with the shots on goal. This guy here, Ivan, he's been hitting this line of 1.5 shots on goal, 7 straight games in a row. Same thing for these guys. Like I said, I'm not going to go through every single one of these. Take a screenshot if you want to look further into that. Now, the tool that I'm using here for the basketball games is going to be the SharpEdge. There's 2 weeks for free if you want to check this one out. And where I love to start here is the back-to-back report. So more importantly than a back-to-back report right now during this time is actually the playoff motivation. So again, I'm going to talk about the playoff motivation very quickly, but I'm going to go through the slate and I'm going to show you the 4 teams that have a very strong reasoning to win and also a very strong indication that they're going to win. So, for example, you got the Golden State Warriors here. They're on a back-to-back. They played yesterday. They're going against Cleveland. Cleveland still has a very high reason to win. I think they're trying to get the 4th seed. And then you got the Spurs over here. They're also supposed to win, but I'm not touching this game. And they're going against the Clippers. So the Clippers and the Cleveland have a 1-day rest advantage. Now, the projections show here that the Hornets are supposed to win this by 4 points. You can see the projected score is 116 to 112. The Suns do have injuries, and the Hornets are at home, and they also have reasoning to win today. You got the Pistons supposed to win this by 5. This is actually one of the plays that I do like, which is the Pistons against the Timberwolves. I'll tell you exactly how I'm taking that one. And then we got the Thunder versus the Lakers. Again, Thunder is supposed to take this by 7. I've already mentioned that I do like the Cavs. They're going against the depleted Warriors team that's on a back-to-back. The Cavaliers line actually shifted about 5 points because of the back-to-back situation and the injury report. Trailblazers, I'm not even looking at that game at all. And then, like I said, I do like the Spurs, but they're on a back-to-back. They are supposed to win this game, but I don't like to take them on a back-to-back. They do have reasoning to win to get they're fighting for the number 1 seed. So the overall picture, I'm just going to give you guys a breakdown, is I really do like the Hornets. I don't like them at the spread right here, but you can see that it gives you all the reasoning why you should be looking at the Hornets in this position. So for example, it says the Charlotte Hornets in their last 20 games have gone 16-4, which is 80% hit rate for the Hornets. The overall picture, it also does say that the win probability for the Hornets to win is 63.8%. If we go into this deeper research, which I'm not going to do, it just literally just says Hornets all the way, pretty much. So more than anything, like I said, is that the Charlotte Hornets has a deeper reasoning why they have to win this game because of the seeding in the playoffs. So I do love Charlotte. I just will not take them on the spread. I might more than likely going to take them on the money line and parlay with something else. I actually like the Pistons in this position, especially being that in their last 7 games, they've gone 85% hit rate. They've also gone, they're pretty standard over here as far as the overall picture and the defense and the offense against each other. However, there is a 71% chance that Detroit will take this. And like I mentioned, they do have a much higher reasoning why they want to win this game. On top of that, this one is game time decision. So if you want to wait on this one, you want to make sure that Anthony Edwards is going to be out for sure. If he is out, this line is going to move dramatically higher. If you want to lock it in right now, I actually do love the Pistons in this position, especially if Anthony Edwards doesn't play. Now, the Thunder are also fighting for number 1 position. They're pretty much locked in, but there's still chances that other teams can overtake them for the number 1 position. So there is still reasoning why they want to win this game. Another thing you want to look at on the Thunder's side is you want to look at Shai Alexander for 25 points. So if you want, you can find Shai Alexander 25 points as an alternate line. You can parlay with one of the money lines that I'm talking about. Overall picture, it does say OKC to win, 74% chance. And I mean, literally, if we just scroll down this line right here, you can see all the green on the right side, which is OKC. Pretty much all over the place is OKC. I don't have to go into all the details. You can just see all the green is on OKC's side. And the big one for the night is the Cavs. You can see right here, they're supposed to win this game by 10. The Warriors are actually on a back-to-back. And then, like I said, this one does say the verdict is Cleveland because the line shifted dramatically. I think it started at a 5.5. It's currently at a -10. So that is a big line shift. Also, if we look down here, the win probability is 84% chance that they will win. And the biggest thing of the biggest reason is these 9 injuries. If we go to the Golden State Warriors, you can see pretty much everybody is out. Pretty much all their main players are out. We have 4 different teams. Please make sure to subscribe. I'm going to repeat them very quickly. I really do like Pistons, the Hornets, the Thunder, Shai Alexander for 25, and Cleveland. More than likely, I'm going to be parlaying these. I'm not going to mess around and try to get, the exact spread and stuff like that, especially being this late in the season, and them pulling players and stuff like that. And also, like I said, the live betting stuff has been dramatically good for us. So I'm going to continue to do the live betting throughout the playoffs, which is going to be amazing. And like I said, Pistons, Hornets, Cleveland, and Thunder. Thank you so much, guys. Let's have a great day.